chilling, relaxing. See, this is the thing. This is the thing about these haters, man. They know that they're beat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they cheat. That's why people cheat, bro. Because they know that they're fucking beat. Excuse my language. I shouldn't be cussing, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes Sometimes when I want to express myself, I tend to say cuss words, but I've been trying my best to wash my mouth. I've just been trying my best. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. We know we ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? We know we not perfect, but we try our best to be more like God. You know what I'm saying? So I got too much energy and you know what I mean? I'm too good of a person to be letting anybody try to get in my head with their BS. You know what I'm saying? Like people that do shit like that, they only do shit like that because they're getting treated like that. You know what I'm saying? It's somewhere along the way, or it could be in the situation or whatever. They're getting treated like dog shit. You know what I mean? And so they have to unleash that anger on other people for them to feel a relief. It's like busting a nut or something. You know what I mean? They have to feel that. They have to let out them endorphins. You know what I'm saying? They have to let out them endorphins to make them feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you either gonna get on the right path of doing right and process, or be a fool and be stuck in your stupid pity because you aren't trying to change. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. Like, I don't care if I have to take two or three steps back to move forward to something better. I will, by all means. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to play around with people in their little dumb stupid games and them trying to play around with me like I'm a toy, because I'm not. And every time I'm going to show them that I'm not a toy to be played with. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not your dog. I'm not your fucking cat. I'm not your your boy or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel as though any other type of way, you can see me away from anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see if you feel like you're better than me or anything. You know what I'm saying? You can see me on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And I can show you better than I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? For facts, I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm about action. I'm not about playing around with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about that. I don't go around trying to bully people. I don't go around trying to manipulate people and belittle them and try to make them feel like how I feel, when I know how people feel, because they project their dark, stupid energy onto you to try to make you feel miserable and all messed up like them, because they're messed up. That's why having God in your life is important, because that's your anchor. Like that's like you're in the you know what I'm saying? That's like what did it say about not building the house on sand? Think about it. Your foundation. That's your foundation. That's your foundation. You know what I'm saying? When you build a house, you build your foundation strong, so they won't be wobbly and weak. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose of God. You know what I'm saying? God created this whole foundation. If it wasn't for Him, this thing would have been wobbly a long time ago. It would have been all messed up and jacked up. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't have the knowledge and wisdom like God has. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to have a foundation built on God. You know what I mean? Not nothing else. That fake shit don't last long. I'm telling you, it might be quick. It's a quick little instant, and then it's done. You know what I'm saying? That's what I keep trying to. You rather eat because you hungry. You don't have the patience to wait for a home cooked meal. You want something instantly. You want something instantly cooked. You know, in the microwave. You want it microwave. You want it to be. You know what I'm saying? You want to put it in the microwave for 5-10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? When you can wait a half an hour, 40 minutes, and then you got a nice cooked meal and you feel full. You feel fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? When you eat that instant stuff, or something that's processed and is garbage, it's straight garbage. You know what I'm saying? You're putting garbage in your body. You know what I'm saying? So people don't get that. You know what I'm saying? They don't get that. They want it right away. They can't. Satan's way is shortcutted. You're shorting yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Because real stuff lasts for a very long time. Fake stuff don't last long. Generic stuff does not last long. It's like, oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and spend $30. I'm gonna keep spending $30 on this piece, and it keeps breaking, and I gotta buy 4 or 5 of them a year. And one, I'll just go ahead and spend the $200, and that thing lasts for 5 or 6 years. You know what I'm saying? But no, people want to just spend the $30 thinking that, oh well, that doesn't make sense, because if you spend it, this is not even about, even if it might have been, all right, say you spent $30 5 times, that's $150. Still, you still took the time to repeat the same process 5 times when you only have to repeat the process 1 time from spending the $200. You see what I'm saying? You got to repeat that process. So then you're like, man, that process is being repeated the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time. And then look, you know what I'm saying? And then you got, when you could have just did that process 1 time, and then you would have been straight for 5 or 6 years. You see what I'm saying? Because people don't have the patience. They don't have the patience, or they don't think properly, like, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I do things my way, and I do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? When you after a while, people start to see that you're not who you say you are, and then when they start to see that, then you kind of fade away. You know what I'm saying? Because you hide, you go hide up under a rock. You know what I'm saying? You go hide up under a rock because you ain't who you say you is. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Like, I'm not finna be hiding. I'm not gonna be hiding from nobody. If I'm going through my stuff, I'm going through it by myself. I ain't hiding from nobody, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not hiding. I'm not tiptoeing around somebody. You know, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing that. No. For what? I ain't hiding from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time. Don't nobody got time to be playing them games, man. That is so lame and childish. It's childish. It's like somebody's in freaking kindergarten or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the lady said, man, they take them back to kindergarten because they playing kindergarten games. Like, come on, man. Like, I ain't tripping about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just do my work. I do my assignment that God puts me on. I do my assignment. You know what I'm saying? I do my assignment and I do it well because I know He's always watching me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for no quick fix. I'm not looking for no quick fix to You know what I'm saying? None of that. If you see all of the greats in life, you see all the hardships and struggles that they went through. But look at them now. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wants a, you know what I'm saying? That's like a robber. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go rob somebody that's out there working hard for, or you know what I'm saying, for what they do, and all he has to do is believe in himself. You know what I'm saying? But he's not. He's not. He doesn't really believe in himself. You know what I'm saying? Because he's willing to risk everything for a couple of little dollars here and there just to satisfy his needs for a temporary moment. You know what I'm saying? That's not thinking smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not thinking smart at all. It don't matter if when you show people you mentally strong is when you build from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? When you built from the ground up, and you got patience and you can endure through the hardships, through the process. When you got real patience, not somebody, you know what I mean? Not trying to what was I saying? Not trying to beat around, you know what I mean? Trying to do stuff the easy way, and you know what I'm saying? It's always going to be obstacles throughout the day. Every day is not going to be the same exact day. You know what I'm saying? Every day is not going to be the same exact day. Like, you know what I mean? I motivate people, bro, like, because I know people can do it, bro. I want to see people do good. Just like, you know what I mean? Like, my stepdad, he always was talking to me and lecturing me, you know what I'm saying? When I was always getting into trouble. Bro, he was always lecturing me. You know what I mean? Because he wanted, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, why is this man talking to me so much? Because he really, really cared. Think about it. If somebody don't talk to you and don't tell you nothing, they're sparing the rod. They're sparing you. They're sparing the rod because they really, it's like they want you to be, like they want you, it's like they either want you to like them or they really don't care about you. But if somebody stays on you a lot, they really do care about you, and they want to see you. They don't want to see you mess your life up. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see you mess your life up. You might not want to hear it because you might be going through your little feelings or whatever. You might be going through something. You might be going through your feelings, and you don't really want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to hear it. But when somebody actually talks to you, you know what I'm saying? They're telling you because they actually really care about you. But when a person don't tell you, you know what I mean? When they don't talk to you about shit, then that is them sparing the rod. You know what I'm saying? They're sparing the rod. He who spares the rod hates his child. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's you gotta do things the right way, man. You gotta do things the right way, bro. Plus, you'll gain way more trust in the long run. You will gain way more trust. You ain't burning no bridges down. You know what I'm saying? You can walk right back over that bridge. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Because you didn't burn that bridge down. You didn't burn the bridge down, people. It's called leave. If you got a job or whatever, you leave on good terms. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you know, you leave on good terms. You know what I'm saying? People might try to fix stuff. You always got to cover your butt because people do try to do envious, devious shit like little kids. They do try to you know, try to slander you and sabotage you and sabotage your character and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. But like I said, them are jealous, bitter people that know that they can't beat you one-on-one, so they can't beat you straight up. They can't play your game straight up. They gotta play dirty. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. They can't play straight up. They can't fight you straight up. They can't. They gotta throw in something. They gotta do something slick. Do something little. You know what I mean? They gotta do something slick so that they can try and think they got the up on you or they won. They can win, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? Especially a bunch of clowns. Especially when you know what I'm saying, when you're trying to do, especially when you doing right, you know what I'm saying, when you're doing the right thing, when you're doing the right thing, man, that's all that matters, bro. God gonna watch after you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be lazy. You gotta always double check stuff, be on point. When you got haters around you like that, you gotta be on point constantly. You constantly gotta be responsible, bro. You can't be irresponsible in being around haters. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on point because it's their little job. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's their job to try to throw chinks in your armor. You know what I'm saying? And mess you up. And they're always waiting for you to slip up. They're always waiting for you to slip up so they can say, yeah, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, you did this wrong. That's what they do. But actually, they make you great. They make you great. You know what I'm saying? See, some people will quit and give up. My man, I'm tired of them. I can't deal with them. You know what I mean? And such and such. I'm ready to, you know what I mean, crack his head open or something. But you know what I'm saying? You can't give up. You gotta keep fighting because no matter how hard you go, how the level you get on, the next level you get on, it's gonna be some more bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go through that process and get to the next level, then get to that process, go to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And God gonna keep blessing you as long as you're doing right. You don't play their game. You know what I'm saying? Don't play their game because you ain't playing their game. That's the problem. They think you're playing. It's hard for them to even fathom what you're. It's hard for them to even fathom because it's hard for them to even think about what you're going through. I mean, how you're playing because they're not used to playing how you're playing. You know what I'm saying? They're not used to that. They're used to doing sneaky stuff. They're used to conniving their way to the top or being cutthroat. You know, sinful, whatever stuff they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever type of shit they got going on, we don't want to be involved in that. You know what I'm saying? We just playing straight up. We just playing straight up. We just playing straight up. We ain't trying to play y'all game or none of that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to play that game. We playing straight up, and I can show you that. That's what I'm trying to show y'all, that when you play straight up, you know what I'm saying? You play straight up. You going if you know you can endure through it, you gonna win. You know what I'm saying? You gonna win because they know deep down inside that they never could beat you. They never could beat you straight up. They can't endure. They get tired. They're tired already. They tired and wore out, beat up. You know what I'm saying? They can't even. They're not even mentally. They ain't even, the capacity of them every day, constantly going through the same processes and stuff every day. They can't even really deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They can't. They'll give up. They'll give up before you will. You know what I'm saying? They'll give up before you will. That's what haters do, bro. That's why they're weaker. That's why they hate. That's why they hate. That's why you got people that love. You got people that are loved because they have bigger hearts. They're much stronger people. You know what I mean? They can handle way more. And just because you can handle a lot, don't mean you gotta don't mean you gotta put up with that either. You ain't gotta put up with that. You lay your foot down. You stand your ground. And you have people respect your boundaries by all means. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no fool. You know what I mean? You have people respect your boundaries. You know? Have them respect your boundaries. Like, look, I sense what's going on right here, and I'm not with that. You know? Say it how you say it in a polite way or whatever, but let people know that, look, man, respect my boundaries. I don't cross over on your boundaries. You know what I mean? Don't come over here playing them type of games. You know what I'm saying? You always got to be on point and pay attention, though, because people, like I said, people and their devices, the enemy's devices and stuff that they have, they try to use that to manipulate you, to make you look like you ain't that good at what you're doing when they know you are. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. They wouldn't be doing it. They wouldn't be doing that if they didn't think that you were any good at anything. They wouldn't even be bothering you. You know what I mean? Because they want you to be weak. They want you to be some weak little pussy. You know what I mean? That can't stand up for yourself. So they let you're not a threat. You know what I'm saying? You're not a threat. But when you're a man, and you're not, you got love in your heart, you care about people, but you're not, you're a man, bro. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be a man. You ain't supposed to be no feminine punk. You ain't supposed to be no punk. You know what I'm saying? People try to make you, people think just because you're not being a punk that you're some tough macho monster or something. Nah. You can be a nice person, but you ain't gotta put up with nobody's bullshit. You can be a genuine person at heart, but you ain't gotta put up with nobody's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know who they are, so they hate you for knowing who you are. They hate you for you know what I'm saying? They hate you for knowing who the person you are inside. You know what I'm saying? That's why they hate so much. They can't stand the fact that they want to be able to say this stuff, but they ain't willing to walk in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't willing to take to lose something to go to get something better. They ain't willing to do that. And they ain't willing to lose it again to go get something even better than that. Cause God gonna keep blessing you. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. You know what I mean? You can only put up with so much for so long until God says, all right, man, look, I got this for you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get you going. We gonna get you going with something way better. You know what I mean? Because we not gonna have them playing with you like that. They ain't gonna be treating my son like that. Or you know what I mean? They ain't gonna be treating my daughter. You know what I'm saying? No, we not having that. We ain't having that. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't having that. You know what I mean? You just gotta. I don't care about no friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. I'm on God's path, bro. And the more you become, God changes your heart, yo. God changes who you are. You know what I mean? But at the same time, He shows you who you are, and not to be messed with. You know what I'm saying? And not to be messed with, as far as, you know what I mean, standing your ground. And he's gonna have your back regardless. You know, it's always somebody bigger and badder than people who, try to be bullies and, you know what I mean, think they really bullies or something, like, cause they really ain't. You know what I mean? Like, so they ain't no bullies. Trust me. And this is the thing, people only do that to people that they think ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think they ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I mean? But as soon as you know what I mean, as soon as they go, they push you to the wrong limit or something like that, they gonna find out the hard way. You know what I'm saying? They only do that to people that they think ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I mean? But then a person that will do something. You know what I'm saying? They gonna try to be buddy with him. You see what I'm saying? That's how pussy they really be. Because if, you know what I mean, but not knowing that they don't even know you really like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know that. Like, but you ain't out to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always somebody bigger and badder than you. It's always somebody bigger and badder than you. Trust me. My stepdad, when I was younger and I was always getting into trouble, my stepdad used to always tell me that. It's always somebody out there bigger and badder. You know what I mean? You think just because you think that you bad, nah, there's somebody badder. And that person that think he bad, there's somebody badder than him too. You see what I'm saying? There's somebody that don't care. You know what I mean? You got people out here that really don't care. Like, you know. So you just got, like I said, you just gotta watch out for. You gotta watch out for snakes. You know what I'm saying? You know how they try to. They try to snake you in everything you do. They try to sabotage what you do. You know what I mean? They snakes. They hide who they really are and how they really feel about you. They don't have enough. They don't have they don't have the audacity to come up to you and tell you, speak to you how they really feel about you, or pull you away from somebody, pull you away from people, and actually, you know what I'm saying? They don't have that. They don't have the audacity to do that. Majority of them don't. They like to just, you know, talk behind your back like girls. You know what I mean? Talk behind your back and, you know what I mean? Say little stuff, say little slick stuff to get in somebody's head to try to make them not like you or make them think differently of you or something like that. That's what they do. And then they try to make it look like, oh,